Welcome to the video lecture for section 16.3, and in this section we will talk about the past subjunctive. So past subjunctive is the subjunctive in the past. Pretty much the easy way to remember the past subjunctive is that no matter what the verb ending is, if it's AR, ER, or IR, in the past subjunctive, the endings are all exactly the same. RA, ras, ra, ramos, or ran. So as you can see here, whether it's an AR, ER, or IR verb, the endings in the past subjunctive are exactly the same. One thing to note is that in the nosotros form, there is an accent mark. Estudiáramos, aprendiéramos, recibiéramos. In forming the stem of the past subjunctive, what you do is you take the ustedes, ellos, ellas, or the third person plural form of the preterite, drop the ron, the ending, and then add the past subjunctive ending. So easiest way to look at that is you take the verb hablar, the preterite form of ustedes, ellos hablaron, or ustedes hablaron, drop the ron, habla, and add the corresponding ending in the past subjunctive. Hablara, hablaras, habláramos, beber, bebiera, bebieras, bebiéramos, escribiera, escribieras, escribiéramos. A lot to know, but for now, focus mainly on the verb endings and that it takes the stem of the third person plural form of the preterite. So here's some of the stems from with the regular preterites. So all you do is add the past subjunctive ending to the irregular stem. For now, just kind of go over these. We'll be practicing them in class. The easiest way so I would recommend reviewing the preterite forms to make sure you have those down well. And then from there, you can take third person conjugation and use that stem with the corresponding past subjunctive ending. One last thing, IR stem changing verbs also do the exact same thing, where you just take the third person preterite form, remove the ron at the end, and add the corresponding ending in the past subjunctive. In terms of the uses of the past subjunctive, it's exactly the same as the regular subjunctive, but in the past. So if we have a sentence in the present where the main verb is just in the regular present indicative, then the subordinate verb is in the present subjunctive. What that means is just like how we always use the subjunctive. Example here, espero que María venga a la reunión. The verb espero is the main verb, and it's just in the regular present. So if you see that in the present, regular present, then the following verb will be in the present subjunctive, venga. If the main verb is in the past indicative, so either the preterite or the imperfect, and it corresponds to one of the uses of the subjunctive, then the subordinate verb will also be in the past subjunctive. So esperaba, the imperfect here, que María viniera a la reunión. So esperaba, past tense, imperfect. So the following verb will also be in the past tense, but subjunctive, since you're expressing a wish, no, esperaba, or a hope. Esperaba que María viniera a la reunión. So for the homework, all you have to do is look at the verb and put it in its past subjunctive form. As you can see, for each of these sentences, the first verb is in the past, alegré, in the preterite there. Me alegré mucho de que tú consiguieras el trabajo de arquitecto. Pepe says, sí, aunque fue, and there's a verb said in the past tense, fue una lástima que yo tuviera que renunciar a mi puesto anterior. Tuviera, because the main verb is in the past, and you're expressing fue una lástima que, triggering the subjunctive. No dudé, the preterite there, so it would mean expressing doubt. No dudé que fuera una buena decisión, the past subjunctive of ser. So go through these, use your textbook or the notes here in the video to conjugate these verbs to the past subjunctive. Paying attention that whether the first verb is in the past or the present.